Joining us this morning is retired Marine Corps Gunnery Sergeant and Senior Fellow at the London Center for Policy Research, Jessie Jane Duff. Jessie, good to see you. Thanks so much for joining the conversation this morning.
Good morning.
So where do you think this is headed? I mean, we know that Jim Comey started to write out that exoneration letter way before even interviewing the first interview, and certainly way before interviewing Hillary Clinton. We also know that the FBI obviously was there was corruption at the top of the FBI. I don't think that I'm reaching by saying that. I mean, there was collusion, certainly. You've got top FBI agent Peter Strzok talking to his girlfriend and saying, look, we need an insurance policy should Donald Trump win. I assume the insurance policy is all these investigations over the Russia narrative, which is a lot of nothing. What are your thoughts on this investigation?
Well, I have to agree with Trey Gowdy that this is stunning. We are all stunned, and we're also stunned that this is taking so long to reveal what the American people already know. The facts seem to move very slowly, and we are consistently being reminded that the wheels of justice move slowly and grind exceedingly fine. So in this particular case, I do think that we will see something come out of this. We know that the Department of Justice has expressed interest in investigating the Clinton email scandal. They're looking at the Uranium One deals that went on, but don't expect it to happen overnight. It is going to be slow, and I wouldn't say it probably won't happen probably till another year or two before we start seeing some action being taken.
Jessie, this wasn't the only special treatment, though, that Hillary Clinton was given. It wasn't just the exoneration statement. It was the fact that her lawyer was allowed to be in the room. It was the fact the FBI director lied to Congress about this. If the rot is really at the very top of the FBI, how do you even start to tackle that?
Well, unfortunately for Attorney General Sessions, he is surrounded by a lot of people that he cannot necessarily get rid of unless he fires them. And then that would completely become a political scandal within itself. There are people that have worked under the Obama administration that are in place, and they are doing everything in their power to protect the Clinton legacy. This is quite apparent when you look at a lot of the Judicial Watch documents that have been released, that there is obviously higher ups who have an invested interest in making sure that the Clinton legacy is restored or at least maintained. But I think that ship has sailed. That horse left the barn. It is time for the Justice Department to stop worrying about the institution and worrying about seeing justice for the American people.
Yeah, but by the way, it's Don Peebles. The Clinton legacy is over. They're gone. She's lost twice. He's not in office as president. He's been in office for quite a long time. And I'm trying to figure out what the productive purpose is here. And also, politics it's normal that a new administration makes changes. And so the Attorney General, if he wasn't so weak politically, and had he not been undermined by his boss, maybe he would be in a position to have cleaned house, which is customary when administrative people come in and change things. And so it would have been expected that the Trump administration make dramatic changes in the Justice Department. So, one, what's the productive purpose of continuing this? And two, what is the downside of replacing these people at the top if we don't think that they're doing their job?
Well, we also have to understand that the Mueller investigation is a direct result of the Clinton legacy. Let's look at the reality of this. Mueller was an appointee under the administrations that were not Donald Trump's. His invested interest, along with James Comey, along with all the other leadership, we now are in a position that if you start firing people, it now looks like Donald Trump is trying to hide something. The cards are stacked against them to start making those moves, and it looks like there's a collusion from the top of the White House. The cards are stacked against him if there are attempts at firing. So the best that we know is that this collusion is a fake news that was reported by President Clinton last night in his tweets on the top fake news, and we're essentially just holding our breath for this to just get finished and move on.
But but I have to push back on that, because I feel like asking why we're spending time on this. I think that the rule of law is why we're spending time on this. I think that we have to be able to have trust and credibility in the FBI, in the CIA, in the IRS, and all of the agencies that we trust. And so that's the point. And I think that if we keep going on and on about thinking that there's something and then there's never any accountability,